It's 4 o'clock. Good afternoon. We bring to you the news around Africa. Two East African countries, Somalia and Djibouti, say US President Donald Trump's decision to recognize Jerusalem as the capital of Israel is dangerous and could spark an international crisis. Somalia, in a statement by its foreign ministry, urged the US government to seriously reconsider the risk that its decision could have on the future of the Middle East and the world in general. The statement was issued as hundreds of residents protested in Somalia's capital, Mogadishu, against President Trump's decision. The protesters, led by several imams of the city's major mosques, rallied at the bustling K4 junction where they chanted anti-Israel and anti-Trump slogans, including "Down Trump." Neighboring Djibouti says it rejects the US decision on Jerusalem, warning that it's potentially dangerous and could spark an escalation of tensions in the Middle East and beyond. Djibouti reiterates its commitment to the two-state solution, living side by side in peace and security with East Jerusalem as the eternal capital of the Palestinian state. South Africa's National Prosecuting Authority has extended the deadline for President Jacob Zuma to file papers on why he shouldn't be prosecuted for corruption. Mr. Zuma now has until the end of January to submit arguments in relation to charges linked to a $2 billion arms deal. The original charges were dropped before Mr. Zuma became president, but this year the Supreme Court of Appeal ruled he should stand trial. Mr. Zuma denies a series of corruption allegations made against him. Children's rights activists have condemned the pardon of two child rapists by the Tanzanian president. Kate McAlpine, director of the Arusha-based Community for Children's Rights, told the BBC she was horrified but unsurprised. John Magufuli made the pardon in his Independence Day speech on Saturday. Singer Unguza Viking, known as Babu Seya, and his son Johnson Unguza, known as Papi Kocha, were pardoned for raping 10 primary school girls. The president selected a group of prisoners to be released who he said had corrected their behavior. Viking and Unguza were sentenced to life in prison for raping 10 girls in 2003, aged between 6 and 8 years, who were pupils at a primary school in the Tanzanian city Dar es Salaam. They have served 13 years of their sentence when they were released on Saturday. Mozambique's government is cutting down on the perks of office. Under the new dispensation, driving a Mercedes-Benz and getting free housing will be things of the past for high-ranking officials. Finance Minister Adriano Malhein said the aim was to save $120 million next year. His announcement comes a month after the government came under the fire for buying 45 cars at an estimated cost of $2 million at a time of austerity. For cars only, vehicles with between 1,300cc and 1,500cc engines will be allowed. This is much smaller than the Mercedes S500 estimated 2,999cc engine, which was reportedly among those bought last month. Archaeologists in Egypt have displayed items including a mummy from one of two previously unexplored tombs in the ancient Nile city of Luxor. The mummy is believed to be that of a senior official from Egypt's New Kingdom about 3,500 years ago. Other items include figurines, wooden marks, and richly colored wall paintings. The tomb lies in the Dra Abdul Naga necropolis, an area famed for its temples and burial grounds. It is close to the Valley of the Kings, where many of ancient Egypt's pharaohs were buried. Egypt's Antiquities Ministry said that the tomb had been discovered by a German archaeologist in the 1990s but were kept sealed until recently. The identity of the mummified body is not known, but the ministry says there are two possibilities. The other tomb was only recently uncovered and has not yet been fully excavated, the ministry said. In September, archaeologists discovered the tomb of a royal goldsmith near Luxor. That was Africa Today. I am Femi Osinuga. Good afternoon.